It's Thursday, January 25th. Here's what we got going today.
We're covering the sexual harassment allegations,
Information regarding the tragic recent school shootings.
and we'll give you the rundown on the 2018 Winter Olympic Games.
This is KLHS. Welcome to KLHS. I'm Josie Wilkerson.
And I'm Danny Johnston. As we mentioned, there have been many allegations and confirmed reports on sexual harassment and abuse recently. These heinous acts have ranged from politics to celebrities, even doctors.
One of the most recent scandals has to do with the actor James Franco. He recently made his first appearance at the SAG Awards recently since the sexual allegations. Following the SAG Awards, James Franco was snubbed by the Oscar Awards and was not nominated for his role in The Disaster Artist. Recent reports say he's relieved, however, since he has not been able to sleep amid these allegations.
Sexual harassment is a very serious topic that are not only affecting celebrities. Some KLHS reporters, Thomas Hand, John Avley, Tavis Turner, and Jacob Wolfley have more information on how we can handle the subject of sexual harassment here at Liberty High School.
Starting on October 20th, various female celebrities began to come out as being victims of sexual harassment by tweeting out the hashtag #MeToo. At LHS, however, Counselor Gillespie says that sexual harassment reports have not risen since the hashtag began.
So I actually haven't seen any increases in students reporting sexual harassment, although I don't get all of the, all of those things don't come across my desk. But personally, I haven't seen any increase since everything has come out in the media.
Another component of sexual harassment that Counselor Gillespie needs kids to understand is where to draw the line between joking around and causing a legitimate problem.
And so the behaviors are unsolicited, when they're unwanted. Certainly when a student articulates, whether it's verbally or otherwise, that those, what's happening is not okay, that it's not wanted, that they want it to stop. When those things persist, it certainly crosses the line.
Dr. Adams believes that the campaign's main effect was raising awareness, which she believes is a great help in school and in society in general.
I think that it has created a level of awareness with regard to conduct that's acceptable and unacceptable. Any time that somebody feels unsafe, it's not okay. And I appreciate the fact that there are courageous people out there that are coming forward and saying they've been treated in a way that is not acceptable.
Administration says that sexual harassment has never been a problem at LHS, but urges victims to come out and report their problem to a trusted adult or administrator.
Several methods that we have. Obviously, we have Sprigeo, and we encourage young people to use Sprigeo. It is our immediate response. Also, any adult in this building is a mandated reporter, so if a student feels unsafe, to let any adult know.
If there will be any new changes to the policy, Dr. Adams says that it will come from the state and not from the high school. Hopefully, we can continue to prevent these problems throughout the school and throughout the world. This has been Thomas Hand, John Alvey, Jacob Wolfley, and Tavis Turner signing off for KLHS News.
Larry Nassar, the USA Women's Olympic gymnast doctor, is another person who has received tons of allegations of sexual misconduct. Gymnast Maddie Larson claimed to have intentionally injured herself before a USA training camp to avoid being cared for by this ex-US gymnast doctor. Nassar had over 150 allegations made against him for sexual harassment and assault while he worked for the team as a doctor for the USA Nationals team and at a variety of colleges.
Yesterday, Judge Aquinas sentenced the ex-USA gymnastics doctor to up to 175 years in prison in the subject of sexual abuse.
About 150 women total have come forward with emotional testimonies, one being from Allie Raisman, who has spearheaded this movement, saying this is only beginning for her. She wants to continue supporting other victims, bringing proper justice, and taking a stance against rape culture.
Hopefully, we will start to see a change in the way people are treated and no longer are abusing power.
Absolutely. And with the Time's Up movement and several other groups, I think our culture is definitely starting to shift and we will see a change ahead.
Now let's head over to sports reporter Katie Benhart to hear more about what's happening in the world of sports.
What's up, Jays? I'm here today to give you the inside scoop on all things world sports. Now to start off, UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion Ronda Rousey has agreed to terms with WWE to perform for the company as a full-time wrestler. Rousey made a surprise appearance at the WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view in Philadelphia on Sunday night. After the conclusion of the first ever women's Royal Rumble match, Rousey emerged and shocked the crowd. She's a longtime fan of professional wrestling and has inherited her nickname Rowdy from legendary figure Rowdy Roddy Piper. She states that she is very happy, and I know I'm personally excited to see her success at WWE. Now, in other news, David Beckham has been awarded the Miami MLS franchise. There is no word Monday on the team's official name nor the colors they will play in, and there is no announcement about when the Miami franchise will officially join the league. A statement released on the MLS website revealed that the team will play in a privately developed 25,000-seat stadium within the city. Although no location for the stadium was confirmed, local media reports land in the city's Overtown district has been purchased by the Beckham ownership group. And lastly, the Sydney Sevens had made women's history when in Sydney, Tim Walsh's side became the first ever team ever to go a whole tournament without conceding a point. 6 games, 6 wins, 35 tries, and no points conceded. A 31-0 win over New Zealand and the final ensured Australia backed up victory in Dubai to take a commanding 10-point lead at the top of the overall standings. While speed, agility, time scoring are all highly prized in the Sevens, this tournament will be remembered for Australia's high-pressing defense. And that is all I have for you today. This has been Katie Benhart reporting for KLHS.
Thanks, Katie. Even with all the excitement in the sports world, there's still tons of tragic events going on every day. And recently, it seems that some of them are hitting even closer to home.
That's right, Josie. There has been an influx of school shootings lately, and earlier this week at Italy High School in Dallas, Texas, a 16-year-old boy opened fire at school, wounding a 15-year-old classmate of his.
And another shooting in Kentucky killed 2 and injured 18. The shooter opened fire at Marshall County High School. He was a 15-year-old student who was found and arrested at the scene. He was charged with 2 counts of murder and 12 counts of first-degree assault. After these 2 shootings, it marks 11 school shootings this year, and it's only January 25th. Hopefully this is the last one of 2018, and we do not have to report on any more tragic shootings.
As you mentioned, it is only January 25th, but the weather has been crazy recently. Let's head over to Jackson, Ogden to see what we have in store for the rest of the week.
Well, Danny, it looks like the warmer weather is going to be sticking around for the rest of the week. Today we will have a high of 61 and a low of 44 with plenty of sun. Thursday will still be sunny, but it will cool off just a bit with about a high of 58 and a low of 32. The unusually warm weather will stick around Friday, and we will experience a high of 55 and a low of 35. Looking ahead at next week, make sure you wake up early on Wednesday to see the total lunar eclipse. These are sometimes called blood moons because they can have a reddish orangish glow. This is going to be the first total lunar eclipse since 2015 and the first one visible from the U.S. since 1866. So like I said, make sure to wake up early next Wednesday to experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. This has been Jackson Ogden reporting for KLHS.
Thanks, Jackson. And about the lunar eclipse coming up, we already saw a solar eclipse this year, and that was amazing, so we're looking forward to the lunar eclipse.
Super exciting, definitely.
Yeah.
Now let's head over to reporter Joni Bell to hear some more about some worldwide news.
Thanks, Danny. Hey, Jays, what is crack-a-lackin'? It's your girl, Princess Joni Rosebell, back to help you survive your teen years at Liberty High School. Today is Wild World Wednesday, and as we all know, the definition of wild is defined as uncontrolled or unrestrained, especially in the pursuit of pleasure. Sounds like teenagers to me. Well, the world is crazy, and it's time for us to acknowledge that by assessing some wild but funny facts. First off, it has been proven by scientists that if you bang your head against a wall for an hour, you'll burn 150 calories. I can't wait to do that AP Environmental. For my next fact, I want all my older folks to brace themselves because this is just tragic. There is a mental disorder identified by psychologists that is named the Facebook addiction disorder. Mom, if you're watching, we need to get you checked out right now. Third is that billy goats urinate on their own heads to smell more attractive to females. I think all the boys who spray themselves with Axe but don't shower can relate. Fourth, the person who invented the Frisbee was cremated and made into a Frisbee after he died. Toasty! Polar bears can also eat as many as 86 penguins in a single setting. Well, polar bears, I have news for you. My dad can scarf down 87 McDoubles in a single setting. Take that. And stop, let's not take a selfie. In 2015, more people were killed from injuries caused by taking a selfie than by shark attacks. Your iPhone X is officially scarier than Jaws. Get it together. Now, last but not least, if you consistently fart for 6 years and 9 months, enough gas will be produced to create the energy of an atomic bomb. No wonder Kim Jong-un has a plethora of nuclear arsenal, even though he's economically and politically isolated. He's been building his weapons for years under our noses. I mean, literally, under our noses. Well, that's all I have for you today, Jays, Josie, and Danny.
Thanks, Joni.
Wow, I mean, my education is now fully rounded and I know so many new, more fun facts.
Definitely.
To end our show today, we are going to take a look at something that went viral right in our own state.
That's right. Earlier this week, every Claudia from Missouri State received an email from a guy who regretfully swiped the wrong way on Tinder.
The email read, "Hello all Claudias of Missouri State. First off, my name is Hayden and I made a rookie mistake on Tinder. I accidentally swiped left on Claudia's profile, and left is bad. And I really wanted to swipe right. If Tinder provided last names, this would be much easier, but it doesn't. So I have to describe the profile to you. I swiped left on a girl named Claudia." Hayden continued to describe the girl's profile and how he wanted to swipe right. He then left his contact information below and asked them to spread the word to all the Claudias that they know. Now that's what I call dedication.
Definitely. This is all we have for you today. Could everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's all that we have for you today. From KLHS, this has been Danny Johnston, Katie Benhart, Joni Bell, Jackson Ogden, and all of our amazing production crew. I'm Josie Wilkerson.
Have a great day, Jays.